Hi, I'm Rhonda Masad from West Island Blog, and the trend on everybody's lips these days is tariff-based garbage. It seems to be what's been happening in the States for a very long time, and it seems to be a trend coming to Montreal and to Beaconsfield. We actually already have it, and we've had it since last January, and it works quite well. I must say, as far as garbage pickup, it's basically fine. You put your garbage out, and every time you put it out, you're charged for it. There's a nominal increase of about $30 per household should you continue with the exact same service you had before this new system was put in. So for me, it's neither here nor there. It's a tax increase, and it's a tax increase for garbage, and that's what that is. And Montreal is considering a weight pickup, so that you would basically have your garbage weighed at the door, and you would pay by the weight. And that's all great. We need to reduce garbage. Tariff-based garbage in terms of pickup doesn't really reduce the habits of waste management in the household. So my point is in my house, nothing's changed in terms of how I use products. My products and garbage are the same as they were before this program was put in place. And I think what's important to understand, and what needs to happen at the political level, is that legislation and pressure needs to be placed on the manufacturers as opposed to on the consumer. I think we recycle. We did that without any incentive program. We're doing fine. Pretty much everybody wants to save the environment. Who doesn't? I want to put my recycle in the recycle so that it doesn't end up in landfill. I want to compost if I can. So organic pickup is a huge trend, and gratefully so. So all the kitchen waste goes to that place. And then we've got the leftover garbage. And I think we're at the point where the consumer is basically maxed out in terms of managing garbage. I think basically we could buy a little less, but we're still, I'm still have a house full of kids, and my food is still my food, and I'm doing what I can. I use recyclable bags, and I think the consumer is maxed out. And it's time for the manufacturers to step up. It's time for the politicians to put pressure and legislation on the manufacturers to do what's right. I picked up my allergy medicine from the pharmacy yesterday, and this is how it is brought to me. And it's got a lid. It's got a foil wrapper that looks like this once you remove it. And I believe this is for tampering, so I get it. And inside that, there's the instruction booklet. There's the individually wrapped eye drops. So that means one of these is in fact a daily dose. So that's a lot of garbage. So then I take my daily dose, I remove the cap off the top. This is my eye drop, so it's not recyclable because it's full of medication. And this tail is just like silly. We've got a lot of packaging, and we need to handle it differently. So moving forward, it's great that we're changing the way we pick up garbage, and tariff-based or weight-based garbage it can be great, and it's just a maybe more efficient way of doing garbage pickup, but it doesn't teach the consumer to change their habits or reduce garbage in any way. I want to stop this notion and this idea that this is a green-friendly pickup. It's not. Teaching the consumer to do more, like they did with recycle, will reduce garbage. But I believe we're also at the end of how much we can actually reduce at the home level. It's time for the manufacturers to step up and pull it all together and close the loop on what the consumer is actually doing. We're there, we're willing to help out, we want to recycle, but it's just a different time. It's time for manufacturers to step up. So that's me, West Island Blog. Talk soon.